Every day you hear about people like you who are students, work from home moms, or even salary earners who are making $200, $500, $1,000 and more from the simple skill of writing. See, with just your smartphone and with the help of AI to assist you, I will show you how you can write short stories and articles and even social media posts for international brands and companies that will pay you in a foreign currency. Now, make sure you stay to the end of this webinar for a demo on how you can write a short story in less than 5 minutes with AI. Now, here's what happened to people like you who watched this webinar to the end and who got results. Natalia is a student of Benue State University in Nigeria. She joined the GMV at a time when she was at her lowest. She came from an average family, just like most of us here. Her parents had to struggle to send her to the university. Now, with the support of this community, she was able to write her first book, Contract of Deception. And she signed this contract for $200 just for writing it. Now, she can comfortably pay her bills as a student in the higher institution and even send something home for her parents. You get? Now, an international company signed a contract with her to hand over her stories. No one knows that she's the one that wrote it because she wrote it as a ghostwriter. Now, you might be wondering, who am I? Why will I be telling you this and why should you listen to me? My name is Chisom Sandra and you can call me Chichi Pounds. I am a money coach, a digital marketer, and I am an online teacher and an educator certified with TRCN. I teach you how to make money online with just your smartphone to earn in pounds and dollars. Now you can find me on Facebook here, on TikTok, on Instagram, and here also on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Now, by the end of this webinar, you will understand what ghostwriting is. You understand why brands and businesses will pay you to write for them anonymously without anyone knowing that you are the one. You're going to also learn the skills and tools you need as a ghostwriter. You're going to learn how to write a short story using only 2 apps. You are going to watch me doing it as in live. You're going to watch me doing this. You're going to also see how people like you and I are getting writing contracts right here in Nigeria and in other African countries without traveling abroad. Now, I'm also going to share some common mistakes beginners like you might be making, all right? Now, if you are going to stay to the end of this webinar, I have a special offer for you. It is really special for special people. So make sure you stay to the end. Now, I want to know your name, where you are watching from, and what you do. Let me meet you, okay? Just type it for me in the comment section. If your name is John, your name is Daniel, what country you are in, let me welcome you in the comment section. Now, ghostwriting is simply writing content, short story, books, articles, or social media content for someone else without taking the credit, without your name being stamped on that written content. It's as simple as that. Just imagine some of the novels you see around you. You don't think that the writers themselves actually sat down and wrote that book. No, they paid ghostwriters like you are going to become at the end of this webinar to write this for them. You know, they might do a little bit of reviewing here and there, and that's all. You are paid in dollars. Okay, so that is why it is called ghostwriting. You write as a ghost, you are unknown, but you get paid for your services. All right. Now, examples of written content that you can write for as a ghost are ebooks or books, social media content, captions, blog posts and articles, short stories, novels, and all that. All right. Now, you might be wondering, why do people pay you to write for them? Here's the thing. Most busy professionals, CEOs, founders, pastors in your church, they are very busy. But they would like to make impact right? They have a message for their followers, for their audience, and they would love to put it in a written format. Now, this is where you come in as a ghostwriter. You sign a contract with them. They can give you an idea of what they have in mind. Now, it's now your job for you to go and flesh out the ideas, show them, they make approval and all that, okay? Now, here's the thing. Another set of people do not want publicity, right? They don't want the whole publicity that comes to with writing and all that. They don't have time. They want to gain from your writing. Yeah, because most of the ebook platform of, where you go to read novels, the platform itself are making money from your written content, while people come to read, and they pay you one off. Okay, now there are some skills you need to have, some basic skills. All right, as a ghostwriter, you need to know how to make simple research. All right, now remember, there is nothing new under the sun, meaning that thing you are thinking of doing, other people have done it. That is why you research, you see what they have done, and you see where you can tweak and add your own spice. All right, you also need to be organized. All right, if you're going to be writing, you write on your Google Doc. You don't not something you write on your notes. Your phone got spoiled and it's on that story. You write on your Google Doc, you write on your Microsoft Word, okay? And you also need to know how to write. It's a simple thing. We cannot write, right? You need to know how to write and also use AI, all right? AI as simple as ChatGPT and others, okay? So I am going to show you how you can make $500 to $1,000 writing short stories with ChatGPT. Now go to ChatGPT and ask it this question. Write a 3,000 word romance story for me about an immigrant student who fell in love with her foreign lecturer. Now this is a romance story. If you notice, most of the ebook reader platform are romance stories. So ChatGPT is asking me this question, right? And I said, yes, I want a happy ending. Now, this is my prompt. You can use any other prompt. The idea is for ChatGPT to generate for you this romance story in just 3,000 words. Now, once it generates for you, you can read through it and see if there is any change you want to make, anything you want to add or subtract. Simple as that. And you can do this for any stories. You can do it of story in Nigeria, in the UK, in Canada, in Ghana, wherever you are. Once you are done, you copy this down into your document. You are going to edit it on Canva. You just add your book cover. I'm going to show you how you can get book cover ideas. And you also learn in this training how to generate your own book cover using Canva. Once you are done generating your story, you go over to mobile reader. All right, now this is a website. You can also download the app. This is where you can see different romance stories. These are the type of international companies that will pay you to post your story here. Okay, they will claim ownership of your story, pay you for like $300, $500. And one thing about this platform, once people read your book, once people engage with your book, you get paid. You get paid for people reading your book. That is why this platform buy stories from ghostwriters. Okay, so just like YouTube, as your views are increasing, you get paid, right? So people read your books, they comment, they share, they download, and any other thing, and you get paid in royalties. If you know about Amazon KDP, this is how it works here. Okay, so these are the kind of companies that give you contract to write this kind of stories for them. So when you write the story with ChatGPT, you come over here, you upload it. You're going to create a free account. You upload it. Now, we are going to generate book covers from Pinterest. Just get an idea from Pinterest. Usually, you use Canva to design a book cover. It's one of the simplest editing app, okay? So, we're going to go back to Pinterest. I'm going to type romance book cover. Now, you can do different romance book. So, depending on what your own romance story is about, if it's in Africa, if it's in America, foreign country, I'm going to click on this one, right? Now, this thing, what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to get the internet or use AI, generate an image, use Canva, write my text, and write my name. You can even use another name. It is with short stories like this that you just saw me do that Precious was able to make over just $300, as you can see, from just one story. She wrote this story, she pitched her service to some international clients, and they bought it from her. Now they are going to take it as their own. It is not more Precious property, but Precious has been paid for just writing one simple short story. All right. Now let's look at another person. Just look at, she came to thank Coach for all the contract that she had bagged. I mean, imagine writing short stories, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're not doing so much work. You're not even a writer at the beginning, but you can be able to bag countless of contracts just from writing. Now look at this person. He got 2 contracts today. But while he was away, he got 6 contracts, and his book got translated to 3 different languages. Amazing. Amazing. Just one of these apps, this writing app that I showed you, he uploaded his book there, and it was translated to other language, because like I said, so many people go to this website or this app to read novels. Okay, now look at Chika. Chika said when she first joined ghostwriting, she didn't never thought that she'd be able to get a contract of $600. She's a student though, and the best part, she did not write it herself. Now this is one thing you're going to learn when you join my community. There are some contract that you will get, you don't have to write it yourself. Maybe you don't have time, or it's too much for you. You can get these contracts and pay other writers to write for you. You give them just a little fraction of what you are paid, and you take the rest. This is how writers are bagging 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 contracts, and they receive dollars and pay other writers in Nigeria in naira. So once you get into my community, you are going to learn this hack of writing by yourself, or of just giving that rock out. You don't even have to write it by yourself. Okay. Now look at Margaret. Margaret is very funny. She wants to go and pepper her people. You know, as Africans, your parents will never believe that the phone that you are pressing is giving you something. But now, her mother is even telling her to invest in more trainings. That is the beautiful thing about making money online in a foreign currency. You'll be motivated to learn more, expand your knowledge, and grow more. So that's the best part about being a ghostwriter. Now, the thing is that you don't even have to have a writing experience. Okay? You don't have to have a writing experience. Like I said, when you get in the community, you learn how to secure these contracts and outsource it to other writers. That if you don't have time, but if you have time, fine and good. You take the contract, you receive your dollar payment, and you deliver. Yet how people like you are bagging and securing these writing contracts. Now you can sign up on any of the ebook platform and publish your stories. Now, I showed you how I went to mobile reader, right? You saw the different books there. Okay, now you can sign up on any of these ebook platforms. There are many of them. Once you are done with your story, you have designed your book cover, upload it on this platform, right? Because the more you read, the more people read, and and engage on your stories, the more the apps also pay you. Now, another one, you can reach out to clients on platforms like LinkedIn, X, or Facebook to write content for them. I hope you know that a LinkedIn post is also ghostwriting. You're writing for a founder or a CEO or a busy executive. You see those people that you see their posts, and you'll be like, mad oh. Now, most of them don't have time to write. That's the truth. They outsource their writing to ghostwriters. So you can write social media content. It must not only be stories. Now, also, you can sign up on freelancing sites like Upwork, Fiverr, Freelancer, and, pitch your writing services to clients. It can be even to write story scripts if you are going on that route. Now, you can also get referrals from your first client. So when you get your first client, you tell them to refer you to their friends. It's as simple as that, okay? Now, if you want to also reach out to this client yourself, this is a simple or a sample script you can use for your cold outreach, okay? You can say something like, hi, name, I noticed you have been sharing great ideas on this topic. Maybe you met them on your social media platform, right? If you're ever too busy to keep up writing, I can help professionals like you write articles, LinkedIn posts, or ebook, and just sell yourself, okay? You are going to see a lot of these people on places like LinkedIn, okay, where you can write a lot of stories, and Facebook. Now, there's one thing to note. Do not make this mistake, okay? Don't generalize. Make sure you have a specialty, okay? If you want to write for tech companies, focus on them. If you want to write for relationship coach, focus on them. If you want to write on finance, all right? Now, remember, you can write your short stories, all right? But you cannot write for everybody. Just like every other skill, you need to specialize so that it's going to be easy for you to generate ideas on that topic that you are very well grounded in. Okay. Also, choose a niche, all right, that you can be confident to write in. Choose a niche. You can write for business. You can write academic papers, right? Research papers, Charlie, for students and lecturers in the higher institution. Charlie, in foreign schools, you know how students are relocating abroad through the study route, right? They'll need you to write something, essay, assignment, project. This is how you make money in academic writing, okay? Also, do not make the mistake of undercharging. This is why you need to be in a community of other writers like you. So that when you want to get a contract or you are speaking to a client and they tell you one price that is not okay, you ask your community, is this price okay? So you don't shortchange yourself, okay? And make sure you have a writing sample. As a writer, you need to have a portfolio. It can contain your short stories, it can contain your articles, maybe on Medium or a blog post, something that you have published, all right? This will boost your chances of getting hired if you are pitching your services to clients rather than them coming to you, all right? Now, here's the beautiful thing. I have an offer for you. I have shown you what ghostwriting is, how it works, how you can write a short story. In fact, you saw me writing a short story with ChatGPT. You saw me going to mobile reader where you can upload your books. And I also gave you samples of how you can generate book cover idea from Pinterest, right? And how you can land more clients online. Now, for us to go in depth, I want to introduce you to Ghostwriting Mastery Vault. Now, this is where I can take you step by step, where you can be held by the hand. So if you're a beginner, if you're a writer and you want to earn your first $500 to $2,000 from writing, now this is what you are going to get in the Ghostwriting Mastery Vault with my special bonus. Now, in Module 1, you are going to begin ghostwriting afresh while you are being paid in dollars, the truth about online job, some mindset shift, because some people have this idea about writing or being paid online. In Module 1, you're going to learn how to write for fun, okay, and write to get paid. In Module 2, you're going to learn the story formula, how to write stories that sell, whether for social media, for blog posts, even for just short stories. You're going to learn all this, from characters to plots, dialogue, and some mistake that writers make. In Module 3, we are going to go deep into writing, how stories come about, where stories are born, and just basic editing for beginners. In Module 4, you're going to learn how to use AI. Not only ChatGPT, I already showed you that. You're going to learn how to use AI to kickstart your stories, okay? In Module 5, you're going to know the apps that we use and how to use them. Then you also get to know why we use Pinterest. All right. Remember, I showed you how you can generate book cover idea from Pinterest. Okay. You're going to learn all the apps that you need, how to create your own book cover from scratch if you don't want to get idea from either Pinterest or mobile reader. In Module 6, we are going to talk about payment method. After writing, how will you collect your money? All right. We're going to learn how to create a PayPal account, a Payoneer account, or to open a domiciliary dollar account in your local bank. All right. And how to open a virtual dollar account. In Module 7, you can see how interesting this is getting. You're going to learn how to choose the right ghostwriting company. You can see we have more than 5 platforms you can apply. Like in this platform that pay writers consistently. You're going to know all of them, how to apply, and stick to the one that will work for you. In Module 8, you're going to see the difference between an exclusive contract and a non-exclusive contract with a client. All right. In Module 9, you're going to learn how to outsource properly using other platforms, even if you are a non-writer. Like I said, you can outsource the job you get from international clients. You give it out and pay in Naira to other writers, all right? You're going to get access to the community of other writers. In Module 10, you're going to learn how to master article writing, right? The blogs you see on website, right? How to write and get paid for articles, open articles, article rewriting, how to publish on Opera News, Livingstone research, and all that. These are all the things you are going to learn. And I have a bonus for you. I am also going to show you how I created these short children's stories. Okay, this is a children's story that you can create, you can print, you can sell immediately if you work with children, or this Sunday school in your church, right? I created this short 10-page ebook. It's a children's story under 5 minutes with one simple app. This is AI, yo. I did not design anything. I just prompted it. This is what I want. Give me this. I'm going to show you how to create this short story book for free. Once you join the Ghostwriting Mastery Vault in 48 hours, you are going to get access to this bonus from me personally, all right? Now, to get started, I want you to hear from my coach Precious. Hear from her directly to know her experience and why she packaged this information.
First time in my life I was in an airport. I couldn't believe it. Like every other Nigerian babe, what I thought was, when I grow up, I would have a boyfriend that would take me out of the country and sponsor me. Guess what? I made money from ghostwriting, and I was able to sponsor myself to 3 countries at just 22. Yes, this was me when I landed Qatar. This is my first ever country I visited. In this place, I ticked a lot of things that I never knew could be possible for me. I did my first horseback riding. These are things I've always dreamed of since when I was younger. In this same vacation, I was able to sponsor myself on a trip to Lebanon, and I visited the popular Lady Lebanon statue. Please tell me, which job will give you this freedom, time, this money to do whatever you want at any time you want? I would not have been able to achieve any of this if I didn't invest in myself or taking a training that showed me everything I needed to know about making money online. With this same money I made online, I was able to sponsor myself to Dubai. This was when I was in Dubai. Mind you, this was few months ago. No man's kobo, no man's dime was in this business. I never had to work for any boss. I never had to bow down for any salary. I did this all by myself using the money I got from this same ghostwriting business. Now, permit me to repeat myself. This is hands down the only easy and beginner-friendly skill that can give you as much as this. It's just unbeatable. It's a gold mine. Ghostwriting changed my life, and it can change yours too if you let it. Like I said, I'm not going to charge you 500,000 naira or even half of that, which is 250,000 naira. Not even 100,000. I understand that the economy is hard, which is why I'll be doing this. And I said I'm giving access to people that are very serious about leveling up their life. Now, because you are viewing this video right now, let me be clear. Your investment today is just 45,000 naira. Yes, only 45,000 naira. That is what you need. You only need 45,000 naira to access every single thing I've said that has paid me and my students hundreds and thousands of dollars. You don't need any hidden fees. You don't need any subscription. This is a one-time payment you are going to pay once, and you're going to get access to the training for a lifetime. Before you even think twice, let's look at my student. Her name is Abigail. Look at what she told me. She said, I've earned over $1,000 from that one book, and I'm still expecting final $400 for it next month. I'm just 19. I don't exactly come from a well-to-do family, and my parents are separated. I have a lot of responsibilities. I'd always hustled. Look at everything. She started this course with only 45k too, and she has gone to make over $1,000. $1,000 right now in Nigerian naira is over 1.7 million naira. Calculate that. How many percent return on investment is that? That's over a whooping 4,000% return on investment. So before you even think, 45k is too much. 45k is what people spend on synthetic wig, what people spend to buy simple slippers, right? And this is something you can literally use as a step towards your financial breakthrough. So don't even think of it as a big money. Think of it as an investment into your own financial breakthrough. I want you to make a quick scenario in your head. It's 2 weeks from today, right? And you open your email, you see a payment notification from a platform that just accepted your story. What is the first thing you are going to do first? And I'm talking about a payment notification of over $500 for literally creating a story for a company. What are you going to do with that $500? What will be the first thing you do first? And she's not the only one. Look at results. Look at testimonials from different of my students. This is my GIG team. That's my private mentorship group chat. Look at what this person said. I've never received this money before. Okay, I've talked about that. This is someone else, Bernard Eunice. She said, Coach, I'm here again. See, look at that. Let me zoom in so you guys can see. She made $334 from literally creating a story from this website. This is another person, her name is Angela. She said, Coach, I'm crying right now. I just got 2 contracts at once. Both are non-ex contracts. I blessed the day I saw you on TikTok. Just after 4 weeks, and it's my first time writing for that matter. Can you imagine? This is another person, her name is Blessing. She said 4 different books bagged me contracts at the same time. 4 contracts. Coach, thank you so much. This is another person, her name is Shulamite. She said, I got this yesterday. You are simply the best. Wow. And I said, wow, love this. Congratulations. She said, this is the first contract I ever applied for. Thank you for pushing me that time. Let me tell you, you are not different from any of these people. And this is something that you can also do for yourself. Because you literally took a training of only 45,000 naira. You didn't need to beg. You didn't need a BSc, you didn't need a CV, you didn't even need an MBA degree. You just followed a clear system, and finally, you are getting paid for your words. It's not a dream. It's something that is already happening in my team. It's something that is already happening in my ghostwriting community. It's something that is already happening for my students. So if you want it to happen to you, then it can. Okay? Now, because of you are still watching this video, I'm going to give you something that nobody would ever give you. I'm going to give you 5 good bonuses that you'll be getting if you enroll right now. And I'm talking about right now. If immediately you finish watching this video and you don't enroll right now, these bonuses will not get to you. These bonuses are worth over 150,000 naira, and you will get it for free if you enroll right now. Now let's get into it. The first bonus, valued at 50,000, you get a full breakdown on how to get clients on Fiverr and Upwork, even if you have never written before. I'll give you an extra bonus of this, right? Aside from ghostwriting for foreign sites, you'll be shown how to bag ghostwriting gigs on Fiverr, an extra source of income. Another bonus I'll be giving you today is called the exclusive access to 5+ hot foreign ghostwriting sites that accept Nigerians. So even if you're not a Nigerian, I will give you 5 sites that are seriously looking for ghostwriters right now in your country. So imagine making huge dollars from more than one platform by just uploading the same story to all of them. This is even extra dollars without even doing so much, right? You would also get another free bonus. This free bonus, you're going to get 4 secret hot writing journeys that will make you at least $3,000 in the next 90 days. And this bonus alone is worth over 100,000 naira. If you think you can just write anything and make money, you are just mistaken. But that will not be an issue if you start up today, right? These writing journeys are commonly overlooked, but people do not even know that they are gold mines, and you will never run out of dollars once you tap into them. And I'll be giving you access to these bonuses right now if you enroll today. Now, this offer is very time sensitive. I'm not leaving spot for everybody. If you miss this discount, it is over. It will not be at this price ever again. You miss an opportunity to finally break from the I'm trying but not earning circle. You have been watching, you have been waiting. Now it's time for you to move. The ball is in your court.
Now you have heard from my coach Precious. The ball is in your court. To get started, you can copy this first link here and type on your browser, or click the link below in the description box. Or if you got this webinar directly from me on WhatsApp, just text me on my WhatsApp number and I will give you the direct link. Guys, the ball is in your court. This is not a time for you to drag your legs. Get started. If you're watching this video on YouTube, I'm going to paste the link in the description box below, or simply message me on WhatsApp on this number so I can share the link with you. Get started. See you on the inside. I cannot wait to welcome you guys in.